Combination vehicles. Question number 1. Where should the tractor be when you inspect landing gear after uncoupling the trailer? After uncoupling, okay? You have uncoupled the trailer. So where should the tractor be when you inspect landing gear? It should be with the tractor frame under the trailer. Okay.
Tractor frame.
You should, again, safety first. You have to ensure safety. While you inspect landing gear, leave the tractor frame under the trailer. Okay. So when you inspect, that's a key word. It should be under. When you make sure, you can clear it out. So you inspect after uncoupling. Tractor should be under the trailer. Question number 2. While driving behind other vehicle under good condition, you should allow at least 1 second between your vehicle and the vehicle ahead for each how many feet of your vehicle length. Okay, long, complicated questions, but just pay attention. 1 second, okay, distance, that's definitely 10. That was true for general knowledge. That was true for any other divisions of your exam. Just remember, 1 second is 1 second per 10 feet of your vehicle length. So if your vehicle is 100 feet long, you need to take to allow 10 seconds, right? 10 feet, 1 second. Question number 3. There are 2 things that a driver can do to prevent a rollover, and they are: first, keep the cargo as close to the ground as possible, and what is the second one? Okay, the second one, just remember, go slow around turns.
Go slow around turns.
Sometimes you'll be given the same question, but with a different choice. Go slow around turns will appeal here in the question, and then you will choose the other one. So always 2 things you can do to prevent a rollover. And the first one, keep the cargo as close to the ground as possible. And the second one, go slow around turn. Question number 4. The air brake leakage rate, for a combination vehicle with the engine off and the brakes off should be less than how many psi per minute? And here is 3. With the brakes off, the leak for combination vehicle should not exceed 3 psi per minute. 3 with the brakes off. Question number 5. The safest way to make turn without entering another traffic lane is. So what is the safest way for you to make a turn without entering another traffic lane? And this is option B, choice B. You should turn wide as you complete the turn.
As you complete.
In other words, in the end of your maneuver, when you complete the turn, that's when you need to swing wide, to turn wide. Not when you start, not in any other moment of time. Complete the turn. When you complete the turn, should turn wide. Very good. Question number 6. The higher the center of gravity of your truck, the what? Definitely easy to turn over, because when you put your load high above the ground, then you increase your chance to turn over. So the higher the center of gravity of your truck is, then easier to turn over. Okay, very good. Question number 7. If the service line comes apart while you are driving combination vehicle, but the emergency line stays together. What will happen right away? You need to remember service line, the blue line, right? Emergency line, red line. Emergency line, it's called emergency because it signals, it reacts to the emergency. When the pressure drops, something happens right away. But when service line comes apart and emergency line at the same time stays together, nothing gonna happen until you try to apply the brakes. Alright? So when you read the combination like this, service comes apart, emergency stays together, nothing is likely to happen until you try to apply the brakes. Right? Very good. Question number 8. Glad hands are usually connecting which of these? And you simply need to be familiar with the terminology. Glad hands, that's a special words used to identify service and emergency airlines from the vehicle to the trailer. Okay? They are associated with airlines. So when you read glad hands, what they are something, you don't even need to give a description. They just associate with the airlines. Glad hands, airlines. Question number 9. A driver crosses the airlines when hooking up to an old trailer.
Old trailer.
What will happen?
What does it mean, old trailer?
Yeah, you need to remember. When you read old trailer, you just need to, it needs to come to your mind that old trailer means made before 1975. And those trailers, they usually do not have spring brakes. And here is the option. If the trailer has no spring brakes, which it does not, you could drive away, but you wouldn't have trailer brakes.
That's it?
Yeah. So when you read old trailer, okay, go directly to no spring brakes. That's an option. No spring brakes. You could drive away. Question number 10. A hand valve should be used. Okay? You just again need to remember hand valve, that's a special device which is used only for one purpose, to check, to test the trailer brakes.
Nothing else.
Nothing else. Not for anything else. So hand valve, okay, to test the trailer brakes. Hand valve should be used to test. Only for this particular purpose.
Never during your movement.
And not for anything else, no matter what. Question number 11. When driving a set of doubles, it is necessary to close which shut-off valve in the last trailer. Again, simple logic is applied here. Last trailer, which one you need to, even if you don't know what the shut-off valve is, but you need to close which one? Back. Definitely back. Last, back.
Last, back.
Last, back. Right? Very good. Question number 12. If the service line comes apart,
Again,
the same question. Don't be surprised. Sometimes you'll be encountered, that kind of repetition of questions. No problem. That's
but
the same.
different answer.
Yeah, you might be given different choices, but still the right answer is only one. If service line comes apart, emergency line stays together, what's going to happen? Nothing is likely to happen until you try to apply the brakes.
Service line is always empty until you apply the brakes.
Yeah, the question is the same. Choices which are given to you are different compared to the previous question. But the right answer, the right choice is always the same. Okay, nothing is likely to happen. Why is that? Because service line is empty until you put the brakes, until you apply, right, the pressure to it. That's why nothing is likely to happen. Very good. 13. You are about to back your tractor under a semi-trailer. Okay, you are going to connect them. The trailer is at the right height when? Okay, what is the sign for you that it is on the right height, at the right height? Trailer will be lifted slightly.
Slightly.
Slightly, good word, slightly. When the tractor backs under it. Okay, that's a height, right height, lifted slightly. Question number 14. Your emergency airline breaks or gets pulled apart while you are driving. Now you got it. Emergency airline breaks. So, in this case, the loss of pressure will cause what? It will cause the emergency trailer brakes to come on. Again, that's why your emergency airline is called the emergency, because when something happened to the pressure in the emergency line, it causes the emergency trailer brakes to come on. Emergency here in the answer, in the question. Okay, so that will help you to identify the right choice. Emergency line, emergency brakes. Remember. Question number 15. If the brakes are not released when you pushed the trailer air supply valve, you should check airline connection.
Something wrong?
Yeah, something wrong. You need to check first. Always do check first. If even you don't know what the trailer air supply valve is, but it's something with the air, right? So if it's not released, something wrong. So air supply valve, check airline connection. No, you don't cross them. Check first. Check. Don't check electrical connection. So you see trailer air supply valve, check airline connection.
Airline connections.
Question number 16. Air brake equipped trailers made before 1975. Well, it's been a while ago, but they are still on the road, and you need to know that those trailers often do not have spring brakes. They are still operated, and you need to remember it's again safety matter. Those trailers, old trailers, they do not have spring brakes. Okay, do not have spring brakes. Old trailer, made before 1975. No spring brakes on them. Question number 17. There are two things that a driver can do to prevent a rollover, and you know them. And now you're given another choice
in reverse order.
In reverse order. The first one is go slow around turns. What is the second one? The second one is definitely keep the cargo as close to the ground as possible. So your center of gravity should not be high, right? Close to the ground as possible. Question number 18. After connecting the airlines, but before backing under the trailer, what should you do? You need to remember, you need to supply air to the trailer system. Okay, especially it's important for the old trailer which do not have spring brakes. You connect the airlines. Why you did it? What for? To supply air. That's why when you read such a question, after connecting the airlines, but before backing, what you need to do? You need to supply air. You need to supply air. Then to make sure the system is fully charged, then to activate emergency spring brakes, and then you will be allow it to back under the trailer. So that's the sequence of the events. But for us, what is important, you read. You connect after connecting airlines, but before backing. What do you need to do? You need to supply air to the trailer system. Supply air. Question number 19. Which part of the kingpin should be locking jaws close around? Locking jaws close around, it's simply commit to your memory, shank. Shank. The shank of the kingpin, the locking jaws should close around the shank of the kingpin. Okay? You are not be given a picture, but just remember, shank of the kingpin, the narrowest part of the kingpin. That's where the locking jaws should be close around.
Yeah, you can refer to the picture in your handbook.
All right. Question number 20. How much space should be allowed between upper and lower fifth wheel? Okay, you are given the tricky question. How much space should be allowed? Nothing. No space should be allowed because those upper and lower fifth wheel are two plates and they should not be separated, well, nothing by degrees. Should not be visible space between them. No space, nothing. Okay, very good. Question number 21. You have pushed the trailer air supply valve. You should not back a tractor under a trailer until the whole air system is what? Definitely is normal pressure.
Normal pressure.
That's normal logic. You have pushed the trailer air supply valve. That means you started to supply air to the system, right? And now you need to wait until the system gets to the normal pressure, which is, by the way, 125 psi, as you learned from the previous air brake section. Okay, normal pressure. Question number 22. You are coupling tractor to a semi-trailer. You are in the process, you are coupling. You have connected the air lines. Now, before backing under the trailer, you should supply air to the trailer system. Again, the questions looks and sounds very similar to the questions we had like 2 questions ago, but different choices, different options are given to you. But again, the right choice, right answer is the same. You supply air to the trailer system because you connected the air lines. Why you did it? To supply air and then pull out the air supply knob. But most importantly, you connected the air lines, you supply air to the trailer system. Supply air before backing. Question number 23. You are coupling a tractor to a semi-trailer and have backed up, but are not under it yet. What should you hook up before backing under? You need to read and pay attention to the details. So you need to well, get a clear picture where you are. You are coupling a tractor. You have backed up, but not under it completely. What should you hook up? Well, emergency and service air lines. Okay, that's again the whole sequence of the events. You before you completely backing under the trailer, you need to hook up air lines, you need to supply air, you need to make sure the air system is fully charged, and only then you are allowed to complete, well, the connection. So again, you read question, you are coupling the tractor, you have backed up, but are not under it. What should you hook up before backing? Emergency
and service air lines.